Omicron victory to start things off. Apologies for the music. I was unaware. My bad. This is only my second time casting one of these Go4s. So, thank you for sticking through the technical difficulties. We're back to the pick phase. The ban phase, obviously, we're not going to repeat it. Can I make it so you can watch in 480? I don't know how to do that right now, but I can work on that for next week. Music's too loud. That's just going to be, hopefully that'll be fixed with after the 3-minute delay. Should be going live with this next round here. If I've said that the music is fixed and it has not been fixed, please keep alerting me in the chat. Here we go with the next prep phase. We're not switching picks and bans, or attackers, defenders, obviously. It's going to be continuously Omicron defending. And they've now gone upstairs to the kids' room. We've got a little bit of operator swap up here. We got the Legion, which we did not see last time, coming out from a Hoagie. Smoke, Bandit, Mira, and Jaeger. I believe no. The Alibi is gone as well. Who else left then? I'm not sure. That's alright, though. Yeah, we have to have a 3-minute mandatory delay to prevent cheating. Yes. But here are going to be attackers. It's going to be attacking the top floor. They're probably going to expect that. Bomb site's going to be up there. These are the two most common bomb sites, so not going to be a big surprise. It should be ready to take this in. Looks like Hyper already in a firefight. Taking a little bit of damage on himself, but over here, Nader taking quite a bit as well. Still exchange the fire. Serial's there as well. Got to be a little bit careful. It's going to be pressuring this doorway now, but it looks like... Oh, Hyper's just droning in. Hyper is no longer engaging in that. But still watching that angle. Just making sure that nobody's going to peek. Going to drone once again. See if anybody's pushing or what's going on there. Peeking around. We'll see what the rest of the team is doing. Still sort of up on this top floor, it looks like. Not the Blackbeard. The Glass, actually, about to get an angle. He's very near to the bomb. He sees the smoke player. Takes a shot. Foxday is going to get the frag onto Shuffle. That's the one he was looking through the smoke. Hyper as well gets Serial in the meantime. Goddess still peeking in as well. About to plant down the bomb. And VK, ooh, looking the wrong way. Hits those shots regardless, though. Hoagie goes down. Esteem finally gets the counter frag. That's the Mira getting on to NVK the Buck. Still only 2 defenders, though. Still exchanging some frags. Esteem gonna get a second one now. Onto Retro. Peeking around. Gotta defuse that at some point as well. The attacker's just playing it smart. Goddess gonna still be able to take down Esteem. Now he's only 1 defender. Nader will get Goddess. That's the refrag. But there's still a little time on this diffuser. He needs to get onto it right now. Starting the defuse. Will it be enough, or will he get shot meanwhile? Yes, he will. Foxay is going to peek that. And the life, you can still hear the music. I can boost my mic a little bit. I hear people asking for that. Cool. Here we go, picks once again. This is going into round 3. It's been 1-1 so far, which is better than I think a lot of people are expecting for Omicron. I'm assuming because they've got tags and all this, that they are a real team who are playing together. Unlike this ha squad, which... See, it feels more like a mix. Mao's BC. Best Coast, Mao's Evil Geniuses. These are all pro-level teams. Omnicron, not a pro level team today, but maybe one day. Again, defending the second floor. Of course, they failed last time, so they're allowed to stay up here. And again, no real weird operators or anything coming out. You got your Mira, there's Smoke, and a couple of roamers as well. On the offense, looks like they're swapping off the Glaz this time. Disregarding that operator. It worked well the last couple of rounds. They got a couple of frags with it. We'll see where the roamers are hiding at the moment. Mostly just in meeting hall at the moment. Attacking this up. The attackers, anybody worked their way in yet? Fox A is up on the roof. About to be peeking in some angles. Retro as well. Obviously, they know where that bomb's going to be. NVK right there with Retro. Hyper might be in a position to find somebody, but Goddess is already up there. And NVK is going to get the first frag. On to Hoagie. Looks like he was just peeking in that window and managed to find a head or something. Opens up the mirror window as well, which is going to be really helpful. Not even using the Twitch drone. Foxay exchanges a headshot immediately onto a Steam. That was a fast one. Use the Dokkaebi calls now. Everybody getting aggressive here. Looks like Hyper will get cleaned up by Nader, but there's only 2 defenders left alive at this point. It's going to be a tough time trying to hold this. Phones are ringing. They're just trying to get back to sight at this point. About to... Oh, saw the gun. It's going to be able to see some players running away, but it's not going to be enough anyways. MVK takes down Serial, and that leaves only Nader. Nate R. And he's got to do so much work on this defense. Kill 4 players. Won't even get one. Foxay finishes him off. I can turn down in-game sound as well, if that's seemingly an issue. Appreciate all the information. We'll test this out. The alibi gonna come out again, possibly, from Nate R. Is the Montaigne coming out? I would like to see that. Unless they use their 6th pick here. The Echo coming out as well. Oh, yep. Echo to Smoke. And then back over to the Glaz. The Echo to Smoke I kind of anticipated. Just because often you'll see a Smoke and he was on Smoke for most of the time. Just swapped off so they could maybe juke their opponents. Of course, if any team thinks you have an Echo and you don't actually, they could be a lot more, I don't know, careful when trying to plant that. But we're back down to the basement now. It has been opened up as 2 rounds have passed by. 2 losing rounds it is for Omnicron. They're currently undefeated in the basement. It's only been 1, so let's not get too excited here. But that's still, you know, 1 round that they haven't lost. Their only round they haven't lost at the moment. Ooh, Shuffle having some issues here? I hope not. That would be unfortunate. But it doesn't look like he's going anywhere fast, so hopefully he will be able to get back in the server. Yeah. Oh, no, that wasn't him leaving. Yeah, Shuffle doesn't look like he's going to be a whole lot of help to his team today. Not for the rest of this round. What's the Monty doing at this point in time? Just working his way into the building. He's got to take a minute here. Yeah, there goes Shuffle. Rest of the team working their way in as well. finding the alibi. And NVK having a stare down with the Jaeger here. And he will bring out the pistol. MVK takes down Serial. Unfortunately, the exact same time, Nate goes down as well, leaving only 2 defenders left alive. One of them's a Steam, the Mirror back down in the basement. Watching this hatch, the other Hoagie, the Bandit, also in the basement. The ADS taking care of those grenades, but a smoke will land. Random fire into the smoke, almost hits somebody. Here comes the C4 as well, but not finding its mark. Foxay finds Hoagie, and that leaves only one left player alive on the defense, and a Steam cleaned up by Foxay again. I should just be watching Foxay this whole time. And that's going to be the 3rd straight round in a row for Ha 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 XD. They're looking pretty strong so far. Can't hear in-game at all. Oh, I see. Oh, I think I can fix that. Maybe. Oh, I see. I understand. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear in-game at the moment. That's very curious. Still no 5th player in for Omicron. Oh, why can't you hear? I can definitely hear it. If that helps you guys. Probably does not. Ooh, this might help actually. Just give me 1 second to try this, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to cast this round. But I'm assuming it's just the setup right now, so hopefully it's not too big of a deal. Alright, looks like that did not fix it. So I will try again after the round, but I feel like it's more important. I feel like more people just want to watch the round get played. So I'm sorry that you can't hear at the moment, but try to fix that. At least for the next game. At least you can see with your eyes with people coming into the building. Ash, Foxay already down here, looking for a firefight. And gonna find one. Not really what he was looking for, though. A Steam. Gonna be the one to finish him off with a headshot. Serial as well gets a frag onto NVK. So this basement, despite them being down a player, working pretty well for them. Three attackers left alive. Only 2 of them even in the building. Hyper is now in here, though. And about to be in a firefight. Wins that one. Hoagie gets cleaned up. And now lost that shield, but able to go right back downstairs. Got us wasting those ADSs, and now able to progress into the basement. Meanwhile, Retro's still roaming around up here as well, wasting even more grenades. And here we go. God, it's going to be planting. This is pretty much exactly what he did last time. The rest of them just watching angles. Gonna have to run away, but gets that diffuser down anyways. Now it is on the defense to try to stop that. They need to get right back in there. Ooh, Steam with the big roam coming out. Still got a ways to go to get to the enemy. Zero just running around. They've got to get on that eventually. About half of it's ticked down already. Nate's pushing forward here, but Goth's going to get the frag onto a Steam. That was the one who was roaming around. And we see Nate does get flashed. Shuffle has returned, but we'll be able to compete here. Wins the firefight against Goddess. Now it's a 2-on-2. Will lose the life. Making it a 1-on-1. Retro versus Serial. Of course, that diffuser, it's not going to matter regardless unless he can get this. Oh, that was a nice drop shot. Getting a headshot onto Serial from Retro. I'm not sure why you guys can't hear this game sound. Oh, can you now? My thing's saying you can now. I hope you can now. I think I fixed it last time. Let me know. Let me know. The Capitao coming out. Again, that could just be 6th picked away. But you got the Capitao. Oh, going to Dokkaebi. The Capcan as well from NVK. Of course, we have swapped sides now. 5 rounds have been played. And only one more needs to be won from XD. They're looking to make this... Oh, no, sorry. They do need to win 2. They got to win 2 more here. And yes, Dokkaebi will be going to the Capitao again. So that's one that the attackers probably won't be expecting. Capitao, not a super common operator you see played.
Attackers need to locate.
I fixed it. Perfect. The Ella coming out as well. A lot of strange operators on the defense, but I guess that's what you can do when you're a bunch of pro players.
Push set. Stay clear.
Gonna be setting these traps up all around. Again, they did decide to go down to the basement. Got Alibi being played. Ella, and then the classic smoke and mirror combo. Can't go without. Credit to Omicron, despite their strong opponents, they have put up a very good fight so far. Obviously, a 4-1 scoreline's unfortunate for them, but relative to who they're up against, I think they should be proud. And even some of those rounds that they lost, you know, those weren't all roll rounds. One of them came down to a 1v1, and this is an aggressive spot from Hyper. Nobody's really over there, unfortunate for him. At least not yet. Ooh, already a Steam, seeing somebody. Hoagie is as well. But the drone gets shut down. Let's go back to that Ella. She has moved. Hyper's choosing to roam around, take down some drones instead. Some of these players still trying to get entrance into this house. Ooh, careful of the alibi. I'm not sure why it shows Habana with a drone, but just a visual glitch. Probably only on our end. Does look like she's firing at someone, though. Playing it slow so far. Nobody died. Almost halfway into this round, and not going to go halfway in without a death. Foxe will take down Shuffle. Foxe going to be on that alibi.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Entering the top floor now, the master bedroom. Oh, gotta be careful. The alibi on the run out. Gonna be able to get taken down. Foxe dies to Nate R. Some good calling out by Hoagie, helping out the teammates. Serial does get taken down by Hyper, though. That leaves only 3 attackers. Oh, one of them is about to die as well, but Thatcher will come out on top there. Take down Hyper, but still gets traded MVK. Coming out on top after all of that. The Glass still in this fight. Saw ahead there. Couldn't quite connect. The Habana won't connect either. Nate taken down by NVK. It's a 1-on-3, and that one is a Glass without the diffuser. 40 seconds on the clock. It looks grim. Don't touch anything. It's good. Not touching anything, then.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
The cover of smoke will win that fight against NVK. Now there's 2 more he's got to take down. Of course, he's got to watch over that smoke. Aware of the flank. It is coming soon, and he will see it coming, but won't win the gunfight. Retro takes down a Steam, making it 1 more round for XD. We are on match point. Round 7. Omicron need to win every single round after this. Just need to win 1 more, and they will advance to the grand finals of the 118th R6 Go4 NAPC tournament. See if they're trying anything funny this time. The Valkyrie's something we haven't seen all game. Not an uncommon pick on other maps, but Usually not the most favorite. Fox A sticking with the alibi. And the 6th pick. I think everybody's just gonna be solid with their picks. Nobody looks like they want to change out. Nah, they're all happy with this. Unless Hyper doesn't want to play Ella again, but it worked alright for him last time. Oh, it's gonna change it. To the Doc. An interesting pick. Not a common operator at all. Not completely unseen.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
And
bombs.
especially, I mean, with the 5-1 lead, it's, you know, it's not like you've got to be going all out with the most mega strats. Doesn't look like Hyper's even too concerned about the setup phase. The rest of his team is setting up as usual, though. Or some of them.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Gonna be defending upstairs, as expected, because they won on the basement. We'll see if anybody wants to be rolling around. Hyper still hasn't moved. This is commitment. Thinks he's an alibi.
5 seconds left.
I like that camera spot. Coming out from
Attackers
retro.
will cover the diffuser. Attackers
If
are
he can get it
moving
to
defuse
land.
the bomb.
Hopefully no drones try to go through that. But otherwise, gonna be hiding down there. Looks like it's only retro roaming around. We'll go see what the attack's doing at the moment. Looks like mostly just droning around. Glad's getting some high ground. Breaking a window. Can't really get shot from that angle. It's a nice safe way to open it up. Oh, and actually see someone, but loses that firefight regardless. NVK onto a Steam. And a Steam's not going to be too happy about that one.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Bomb located by attackers.
Nobody getting in. Oh, yes, the one was Serial. Again, loses the light to Hyper Mouse. These 3 make it 2 players need to do it all to keep the dream alive for Omicron. They got to get 5 kills. Hardly anybody even weak. The one player who's taking a little bit of damage is the Doc, so that's not even going to matter a whole lot. Habana going to be opening up a little bit here. Sees the alibi, but not real, of course. Sees they're about to shoot. Shooting with the drone. Throws it out or something. Looks like Hyper takes down Goddess, but MVK regardless does get Nate. And Hoagie gets the first kill of this round for his team. Oh, second one onto the retro with the headshot, but cannot follow it up with a 4K. And Foxy will end the game, sending Ha 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 XD into the grand finals. Good game, well played's coming out. 6-1 is your final scoreline. Foxy with the MVP. I believe that. Got quite a few kills in the midst of that. Yes, he did. More than, well, not more than double. I didn't see NVK there. But ignoring NVK, more than double everybody else. It's not all about kills, though. 4-4-4-4-4-2 across the board for Omicron. So, that's going to be... Oops. That's going to be that. We can take a look at the next match, just see when it's going to be going, if it's already... if the other side of the bracket, rather, has concluded yet. Yes, it has. So we're basically going to be able to go straight into that. GG's coming out. I'm just going to put it to music. Shouldn't be too much longer. Maybe like 5 minutes. Oh, I can't throw it to music. Close the music because the music's too loud. Alright, I'm not going to throw it to music. We can just keep chatting. That's alright. As we wait for this next match to go underway. It will be a ha XD going up against We Don't Lose. They haven't lost yet, but there's a first for everything. You're guessing victory to Goddess? Most likely. We can take a look at the roster if we don't lose. Dazzle, Dez, Gotcha, Oasis, Spades, and ZZ. 6 players, so one of those will not be playing here tonight. Thank you, Gizafish. Appreciate that. As I mentioned, only my second time casting these Go4s. I hope to do more. I enjoy it quite a lot. Can't give a whole lot of analysis on that, unfortunately. Other than it was a, it wasn't that bad. I can say this. For Omnicron, they had their moments. There were some rounds where it was just really it was really a slaughter. We're not gonna sugarcoat that. But there were a couple of rounds, even the ones that they lost, where, there was one that came down to a 1v1. Came down to a lot of, like, a couple of players remaining, and they could have won it. Hit a couple more shots. A couple times where they should have been on the diffuser a little bit faster, I felt. But obviously, I mean, that's hard when the entire enemy team's covering it with their guns, but that's something to look forward to. I mean, Omnicron, I hope they continue together as a team, because they made it this far in a Go4, and of losing to a mixed team full of Pro League players is nothing to be ashamed of. They should be happy with their results regardless of how they placed. And, they will get to play for third as well. So it's not over for them yet. They're going to have one more match. We're not going to cover that one, unfortunately. I guess we could, but we'll cover the grand finals instead. Of course, most of the Rainbow Six Siege competitive stuff has been delayed due to bugs in the game, which sucks, but I mean, I think most people agree that you would rather have a delayed season than a really buggy and glitchy season with a whole lot of issues. So it's understandable. For this next match, we're just going to wait for the players to add me and do their map bans. And then we'll get going. For this next match, we can take a look at the tournament, actually. That's kind of what I want to do. We started off with, I believe, 46 teams in this tournament. Oh, my cat's trying to jump up on my chair, but she fell. That's alright. She's very fat, so she has some trouble jumping. Regardless, though. I want to take a look at the team that we didn't just watch, because we don't really know anything about. We don't lose. They came into this tournament seeded 43rd, a straight last. I'm not sure that these are actually seeded. What were the other guys seeded? Oh, this time she made it up onto my lap. Unfortunately, kitten. I'm about to cast. 45. Okay. So this is the 46th. I don't think it's officially seeded then. Unless it's just two mixed teams that weren't ranked at all. But the 46th and 45th team in this tournament making it to the grand finals. Although I think it is, because Milo Montes are seeded first. But obviously, if these are just two mixed teams, which is what it seems to be, two mixed teams, ha 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 ha, versus we don't lose. then this could be an interesting match full of big frags, which I like to see. Have either of these guys even had close wins yet? We Don't Lose had a 6-0 versus Scientic. Then they had a 6-0 versus Team Revision. Then they had a 6-2 versus Revolution Esports. A 6-3 versus Sharks in the quarterfinals. Moved up to the semifinals, a 6-2 against the Yellow Power Rangers. And now the grand finals, where they will face XD. And then if we go back in Haha's XD's history, they started off in the round of 64. Who did they play up against? Prevail Gaming, who actually took 3 rounds off them as 6-3. So they were a little close to going out in the very first round, which would have been a hilarious surprise. The second round, they're up against Twisted Spectrum. Won it pretty easily with a 6-1. Another 6-1 following that against Solus. A 6-0 against Poutine. That one I was about to cast, but then there were some issues. Then there were the semifinals, which we just watched against Omicron Esports, which they won 6-1. Now they're in the grand finals against We Don't Lose, so neither team really had anything close. There were a couple of 6-3s. As I notice the teams are adding now. I said this at the beginning of the stream, but we've had more viewers since then, so I'll say it again. I hope everyone's having a good Father's Day. Thank you, Gotcha. Bank Consulate Club are going to be our maps. So I will create this, and then we will get going. Bank. Consulates. Clubhouse. Save the playlist and we'll go live. I said Clubhouse, right? Yes, I did. Starting off, create this as a spectator. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can invite all these people to our game. And people are joining the server now. So it shouldn't be too long here. So 2 mixed teams in the grand final of the Go4. Hahaha, XD is a mixed team. Just rando put together with 3 BC players and 2 other pros. Yeah, so that's what we were seeing. So all pro level players likely to win the tournaments, but you never know. We Don't Lose have claimed that they don't lose. So that's a bold claim that they've put up with themselves. We'll see if it holds true against a top level mixed team. We got 6 in the server now, so better be headed into things. It's getting a little bit late here, but Go4s usually go pretty late, so this is no surprise to anyone. 12 o'clock on the East Coast. Hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. Very sunny where I'm at. It was nice. Went to the beach. Castled some Rainbow Six, which was exciting and is continuing to be exciting. First couple of rounds, again, apologies for those audio issues, but we should be good to go now. Got that all sorted out last time. Making sure we're all ready for the grand finals. Again, best of 3 here. So we're going to have, for sure, 2 maps, potentially 3 if we get there. Looks like everybody is in. It looks like are ready. All right, they're saying they're ready. So we're going live here. Bank is our first map, and we start the bans on Bank. They're asking to chill. Here comes the Habana ban to start things off. I believe the colors are correct at the moment. I hope so. They're sweating in the ban phase, as you can see. They're about to go hard. Second ban's coming in pretty quick here. Will it be the Thermite for the epic memes? No, it will not. The Dokkaebi. We saw a lot of use of both those operators in the last map. Not too surprising, both fairly common. Habana especially so. Now we got the Defender bans. They've banned the Dokkaebi. And now, choosing to ban the Caveira. Interesting ban. Not a popular operator. And you can tell Spades is very upset about that. You know they wanted to play that Caveira. That's unfortunate. See what they respond to that ban with. It will be the Echo. So 2 Japanese operators being banned out by We Don't Lose. Thanks, my name is Steam. Appreciate that. Maestro coming out now. Obviously not banned like it was last time. Gonna be played by ZZ, or as we say in Canada, ZZ. Oh, switch over the Vigil though. That might be their 6th pick. Just trying to be spooky. The Blitz coming out. That's always a fun one. Nah, not actually. Yep. It was the Vigil back over to the Maelstro. Or Maestro. Maestro? Regardless, the IQ is well coming out. No more blitz. It's unfortunate. Is it unfortunate? That's up to you.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many.
Starting
bombs
off
as they can.
round number 1. We don't lose on the defense. Downstairs. We'll take a look at where they're running around to. Gonna be getting some hatches, of course. I want to see this Maestro as well, because I haven't actually seen a competitive match with this guy played yet. So this will be my first time seeing him get played. That's kind of a sneaky spot for his eye. Sure can see himself there. Just
10
checking that, I
seconds
guess.
insertion. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers have recovered the bomb.
Good night, my name is Steve. Hope you have a good night. So ready for this tunnel push if it happens to come. The attackers have been let loose, getting ready to get into this bank. Retro getting right into things here.
Activating drone.
There goes the mirror window from the Twitch drone. Trading your drone for a window, but that is more than worth it in the eyes of NVK. No exchanges and firepower just yet. Mostly clearing out those top level roamers. Here could be something though. Hyper. Oh, see some electronics here.
A bomb has been located.
Not gonna know there's a player there. Might have heard that. Not super sure what that was necessarily. They're exchanging fire now. That I believe that's the Maestro. Oh no, who is that over there? That is the Legion. Spades. Presence will be known. Took a little bit of damage from that as well. The Legion mines he's thrown out. The goo. Oh, there goes one of them. That's Retro down to Spades. As he looks like he did manage to peek there from the main stairway. Now he's going up top. He could be about to get flanked, though. He's not too careful. Because the Twitch is just over there and finds someone, though. That's not going to happen. Foxay takes down Dazzle. Immediately traded Gotcha. Gets NVK. The smoke almost takes down Foxay. He's going to climb in regardless. And he's taking so much, just little damage. Spades takes down Goddess. And there's only 2 more players on our favored team. Oh, and Foxay will down. Of course, Hyper just going to pick him right back up. 2 on 4 now, poking into this final room. Getting ready to peek. There's that mirror window, so they likely saw him. Finally taking down that ADS. And there's a head, misses it though. Gotcha takes down Foxay. And there goes Hyper, finally getting 1 frag for his team.
15 seconds to go.
Well, Hyper able to take down 3 other players or plant a diffuser, though. It's not looking likely. Has to make the ballsy run out. Gets 1 kill for it. 1 on 2 now.
5 seconds to go.
Still peeking downstairs, but there's not enough time left, and he knows it. Defenders will win the first round. We don't lose. Coming out on top for the first time. But if you recall, I mean, XD did lose the first round of the last map as well. So that's alright, just getting the shakes out. Feeling up the other team. Almost won that one as well. It's very close. Came down to, well, I guess a 1v2 technically. But, you know, he didn't have a whole lot of shot in the end there. What's changing on the attack now? This time they're bringing in a Buck. Sticking with the Thermite, sticking with the IQ, sticking with the Jackal, and a Ying is well going to be a new operator they did not bring last round. Is the Frost going to be swapped out? That's going to be an interesting operator if not. The Frost. Oh, the Ying going back to the Twitch was what we saw last time. And the Frost will be changing. Oh, the Twitch is not changing? NVK is just baiting me now. To the Valkyrie, it looks like. Much more suitable pick than the Frost, likely. Oh, no, the smoke. Oh, no, the Frost! Keeping things exciting on the stream here. I like it. Well, we'll have to see how those Frost traps get utilized.
Bomb located by attackers.
Putting one in the printer room. So this is going to be right by that window as they try to jump in. Gonna put two. Yep, there goes the second one.
Deploying welcome mat.
The two welcome mats down in front of that window, and the third one, who knows, just might throw it around. It's obviously a strategy that he thought about before putting that down. Or before picking that player. And the castle actually also barricading that same window.
10 seconds left.
I believe that was the same window. So this is their strategy to defend the open area.
Attackers recover the diffuser. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
And, oh, are they going to put down the last Frost mat?
Setting up.
Yep. Upstairs is where that's going to be. Smoke's still clearing things out. Is anybody on the roam seeing anybody? Doesn't look like it. The buck on top of the building trying to shoot down, open up some holes. Foxay wanting to get aggressive. It's hard to justify taking the camera off of a Foxay after he's had that last game. Getting ready for the frag grenade. Not landing on anything. Although Retro's already been taken down. I'm not sure how. But gonna get picked right back up by Goddess. So not too much danger from Retro, but that's not good to see. Although that is NVK finds the first frag onto Spades in the second round. Of course, there's a castle barricade here. Hyper's gonna get a second one though. That leaves only 3 defenders. Uh-oh, things are starting to look bad for We Don't Lose. Scrambling inside the bomb site. Worried about all these attackers coming in from different angles. Trying to peek up now. ZZ finds somebody and hits that head on a Foxay. A nice shot there. Breaking through that castle barricade. Dazzle's ready for that, but gotta be vigilant as well. ZZ will find one on the Goddess, making it a 3-on-3. So they've evened out the numbers here. And Dazzle's still watching that castle barricade. It looks like it has been opened up. Yes, it has. ZZ finds another one. He's found a lot of kills so far. Dazzle will get taken down, though. Numbers still even here. Of course, Retro still on very little HP. NVK about to exchange in a firefight here if he's not careful. He wants this player to peek him. And won't win that fight regardless. Taking it out, put it all on Retro. The first player to go down in this match. He got downed, he wasn't out. He's got to take down 2. Everybody on low HP, and this is going to be whoever fires first wins this fight. Oh, and that smoke could be deadly. Not quite enough. Firing in 19 seconds. It's not impossible for Retro here. He's just got to get a couple of frags
15 seconds to go.
within his grasp. He's going to be rotating all the way around through archives now.
10 seconds to go.
10 seconds. He cannot be slow here. There's nobody going to peek him right there. 3 seconds left on that clock, and he's just going to hold the angle. Not going to be winning that round. A second one for the defenders. We don't lose. Winning twice off of the time limit. I'll have a drink thanks to that Hydro bot reminder. And it's not looking too good for Hahaha XD. They're the chat's favorites. Chat was pretty sure these guys are about to win. Coming out here, not doing a whole lot of winning. We don't lose, true to their name so far. They have not lost. The Pulse is an operator we haven't seen yet. Again, though, we'll see if that's just a surprise for the 6th pick. The Legion to the smoke this time. Is NVK going to actually be switching off of Twitch? Who knows? Looks like he's settled in for Buck. Excuse me. And the mute as well has been settled in, so not doing any last second switch ups at this time.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
The third defense will be upstairs here. Inside of CEO. Everybody's putting up walls in the moment.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
So, I mean, really, it's up to ha at the moment to change things up. I mean, things get changed up automatically with a bomb site change, but
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
anybody roaming around the lower floors or anything?
Attackers
Looks like
have
the
recovered
Pulse
their
is
diffuser.
currently in
Attackers'
Tellers.
objective is to defuse a
And he
bomb.
looks like the only one. Oh, Mute getting down there, though. Or, yeah. Spades. Looking for a peek out. There is somebody there. He will exchange and hits a very fast head onto NVK. Oh, no, that is not a fun round for NVK. Instantly losing his life. And Spades will be happy with that start. Leaving just 4 attackers left on the field. Oh, Foxay with an angle. Breaks the glass, makes it a little bit more difficult for him to see things. Oh, a firefight coming down here. It's against a Blackbeard. Retro generally favored for that, but there's a mirror window up against him as well. He's got to be careful of firing blindly into the couch. Still trying to just find something here. Foxay as well has worked his way up into the building. Back to Retro now. Still peeking into the bomb site. Not finding any heads this time. Foxay has advanced. He knows there's a roamer in there. Somehow that guy's getting spotted, likely from a drone. Foxay, likely aware that somebody there has moved, but he's still in this facility. Did you see the head? No, he did not, and ZZ makes him pay. And things are getting really intense for Ha. This will be their 3rd straight round, their 3rd straight bomb site, if they don't stop dropping. And again, Retro just losing these fights. Hits ahead? No, does not. It's going to be Dazzle and Hyper, the only 2 to get kills. So finally, somebody falls on We Don't Lose, but it's 1 for 3 at the moment. 4 on 2 left alive. Oh, and Hyper about to run into somebody here. Not expecting that angle whatsoever. Gotcha will be able to get him. And it all comes down to Goddess. This is such a tough position. 40 seconds on the clock. He's got the diffuser, but sees the player on the stairs. Everybody pushes her once. And Gotcha ends up with the frag. Going to this next round here. This is, in fact, game 1. Let me try to be nice here in Twitch chat. I don't think that's too much to ask.
Defenders protect
Coming
the
now,
bombs.
3-0. This is not looking good at all for Ha. They really got to start changing things up. Of course, allowed to go right back down to the basement. They have 1 on 2 successful other sites. 20 seconds left in this setup as the Maestro again gonna be coming out. We saw this in the first round. And then We Don't Lose decided to switch off of it, have now come back.
5 seconds left.
Still got 2 Evil Eyes to place down as well, as the action phase will begin.
Defuse the bomb.
Put them in the bomb site and things. That C4 not going to trick up Goddess. Ready for this run out. But it will be Oasis, the first one to go down to NVK. Playing the Ash on the stairwell, looks like where it happened. Looking for more. No one else really there. Although he sees the players that are just in the next room.
Bomb has been located.
Spades just watching that. Does not want to move whatsoever. Grenades getting caught by the ADS. Dazzle's there as well. Both watching this angle. They know the MVK is up there. But it looks like Goddess. What's he coming out hatch? Nope. Gotcha to just get a frag though. And NVK now. With the alerts coming in, downs the player and will get the frag on a Spades as well. Making a 4-on-2. This finally looks like a round that they could win, but not expecting that angle. NVK eats it from Dazzle. Dazzle gets a second one before finally traded up by Goddess. And that leaves only one player left alive. It's Gotcha for the defense. A 1v2 still very winnable. Comes into the site, sees the player. Not able to land the headshot. Does a little bit of damage. Throws up the C4. Not going to hit anybody. Foxley is still droning. Goddess opening things up. Gotcha, gotta be so careful right here. There's still over a minute on the clock. Loses the fight. Trades even for Goddess and Gotcha, but it doesn't quite matter when it's a 1v2. And only Foxley remains. Not sure he had a super eventful end of round replay. No. So round number 5, and finally, have put one on the board. We Don't Lose managed to win 3 straight rounds, 3 separate sites in a row. Of course, not able to repeat a site until the 4th round here. Looks like now they're going to Lockers CCTV. So they think they can win it still. Despite the loss, they're feeling alright. We haven't swapped sides yet. This is the 5th round, so this will be the last time that We Don't Lose choose to defend. And set themselves up for a very nice second half. 1/6 pick being used for the Thatcher. I don't think he changed, though. Oh, was the Valkyrie gonna last second check? Oh, he did. To the IQ. Once again, trying to bait us out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Come back out here to the next round. Again, we try to be nice in Twitch chat. It's not a hard rule to follow. Back down to the basement, which is what we initially established. Just lost here, deciding they can win it though. And it was close, to be very fair. It came down to 1v2. Even traded it, so there's only 1 remaining in the end. MVK had a big opening frag last time.
Drone activated.
Not going to be going to quite the explosive start. This time, Foxay predicting where these ADSs are going to be. Same as last time. At the moment, just trying to get into the building. Nobody's in just yet. Except for Retro, who's up here on the top floor. Just scouting out for roamers. There's none up there with him. They're not finding any roamers. Everybody is downstairs on the defense. Although ZZ is watching them as we speak. Oh, and this could be a kill right here. Yes, it will. NVK not expecting that at all. Spades position given away and peeks that just a little too aggressively. Hyper able to trade it, make it a 4-on-4 now. Oh, and there we go. The grenade. Hyper takes down Dazzle. Finally, we got a round on our hands. ZZ just watching them. Yeah, and this could be an exchange. Gotta be very careful and a little bit too careful from Retro. Gotcha. Evens the numbers. 3-on-3. Rotating back around. Just watch this staircase. Play all sorts of mind games. Where am I holding? Hyper trying to peek into sight, and Gotcha will actually just get that. Opening up the wall now that will go off from Goddess. Finds the evil eye. And when Hyper gets an excellent read on where exactly everybody is. They're not moving either. And to just watch this angle. Still, though, takes so much damage. Nobody down. It's a 2-on-2. 35 seconds left on that clock. This guy's just getting spotted by the teammates who are dead, using those drones, and peeks it. Gotcha will get that one. It's a 1-on-2. Goddess needs to get... Oh, it's a 1-on-3 even. Goddess needs to get so many kills in this. 22 seconds to do it. Oh, and that's such a rough position. It will be Gotcha who finds the final kill. And they finish the first half 4-1 before the side swap. Coming into this next round. A lot of interesting operators on the field. Guys we haven't seen before. I guess that's what happens when we see the side swap. Alibi coming out if they don't get 6 picked off. Zophiel, Lion. A couple of operators we haven't quite seen yet. Alibi's getting locked in, so they're fine with that. Twitch going to be coming in with that 6th pick, though. Not an uncommon operator to use.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And for the first hold, unsurprisingly, are going to go downstairs. Yeah, we'll see how this setup goes for them. They're gonna they can only lose 1 at this point. Or no, they can lose 2. But if they want to win outright, they can only lose, well, I suppose they're gonna have to, no, they can only lose 1. Yeah, I was correct the first time. They can lose 1 because they lost 1 in the first half. And, otherwise they're gonna have to win 4 of these defensive rounds. I'm not gonna lie, we don't lose kind of made it look easy. They went to 3 different sites, 1 on all of them, before finally failing once on the lower site. It's generally considered to be the best site. Site that we've seen be played the most from these 2 teams. And again, mostly just clearing out roamers at this top floor. Can't be too careful sometimes. And there is one that the Lion will find. That's Gotcha. Throwing the EE1D, trying to catch this roamer. And gets caught moving. Gotta be careful not to shoot the Alibi clone there. Not able to secure the kill. Getting aggressive. You can tell he really wanted it, but Gotcha not gonna be looking bad. Still pressuring down the stairs. Knows he's at the very least forced the roamer out, so that's no longer an issue they got to worry about. Now they can focus on the bomb site. Wasted about a minute to clear out those roamers completely. But of course, you know, you've still got some players working down at the bottom. Hyper will get the first kill. Onto Spades. Yellow lost some health for that. Looks like it was probably just right down here by the stairs. Gotta be careful there. It is Dazzle on the other side of those stairs. Trying to win this peak battle. It's a tough angle to get down. It can be difficult to open yourselves up into this. Ooh, Flash though. Spraying like a madman. Won't work out. NVK's the one who wins that engagement. And there we go. ZZ also gets downed. NVK's hitting all the shots right now. Goddess finds one with a gotcha, and it's only one player left alive. NVK finishes it off. And that's off to a good start for the defenders. Ha ha ha. They've got to do more than that, but that's what they like to see. (2-4) is the scoreline at the moment. And players are slow to pick operators. A little bit of hesitation here. Unsure of themselves. The dock from NVK. Nope. Although again, this could just be he's about to go for the dock with the 6th pick. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen somebody swap off to a 6th pick. Thanks, Hacking. Really appreciate the kind words. Looks like the IQ swapping over to... hasn't decided yet or wants to keep the stream in suspense. It's alright. We don't let rude boys get to us in the Twitch chat. The Bandit is going to be the 6th pick, as well as the Twitch. Not surprising with the French operator there.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And it is going to be an Archives Teller's hold with these bomb sites. Of course, can't go right back down to the basement, as they were successful there. And this is not one of the sites that we saw We Don't Lose go to. They went to every site except for this one. This is our first time seeing the site. It'll be interesting to see how choose to play this one.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Foxy going to be sitting upstairs, it seems like. Throwing those castle barricades up. The attackers just getting ready to get into the building now. Not a lot happening just yet. Droning around. Gotcha has sort of worked his way into the office hallway. Looking at those main stairs as well. Until NVK knows there's somebody at that window. Sees the long angle. Gets some bloodshed. Receives some as well. On the other side, it will be Spades successful in that, but not for long. Hyper returns the kill. It's a 4-on-4 game. Gotcha has broken into this wall, likely with the help of Dazzle. And ZZ, the one player disconnected from the rest of the team. Ooh, Gotcha eats an explosion.
Taking point.
Like a C4 to me. Still ready to take a fight there. The mirror behind some walls. Oh, there goes another one. It will blow up. Gotcha this time. You can survive one explosion, but not able to survive the second. That EE1D did get popped off now. ZZ will get taken down. That leaves only 2 attackers left alive and make it 0. A lot of fast frags happening at the very end of that round. But once again, picking up a defensive round. Meaning they're pulling it back, only down by 1 at this point in time. Of course, they can still afford to give up 1 if it gets really bad for them. But the comeback has been good for them. They've also won on 2. If they're able to win on a 3rd site, then they will be repeating the success if we don't lose. Will we see an exact mirror image from the first half? That's the question. Force us into an overtime. And if we do see an overtime, I'm going to put my money on whichever team gets to defend first, because so far it has been almost all defense. The Montaigne coming out, the Rook, the Doc, the Alibi, the Ella, a lot of interesting operators coming out here. And they can't all just be lies. It will be the Vigil and the Glass coming out instead of the Ella in the Monty. The Ella for the Vigil, fairly similar. The Monty for the... Oh, they're both thinking about changing their minds. They both decide against it. Great minds think alike.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We're back to the open area. Hold that, this was the second hold that we don't lose attempted, and worked out for them pretty well. The Rook Doc combo from NVK and God is going to be a tanky monster to try to beat down. No wine in this kitchen. Gotta stay fully focused on the defense.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
The Hyper's on the move, down in the servers. Gotta watch out of falling debris. See if he encounters anybody on the roam down here. Meanwhile, the attackers haven't seemingly spotted anybody just yet.
Bomb
Twitch
located by
drone,
attackers.
drone. No mirror window to take down from ZZ. But still plenty of work that droid can get done. Spades knows there's somebody in here. It will be Gotcha, however, with the first kill onto Hyper. Playing the Ash over by these stairs. Looking for another. That was the Vigil, so an unsuccessful roam down with maybe 45 seconds passed on that clock. Not really what you want to be seeing from your roamer. Dazzle popping off with that Texan Dynamite. Smoke's coming out as well. The attacker's taking things nice and slow. We're about the halfway mark. The EE1D about to come out. Red light is on. Nobody moving. Oh, and the exothermic charge active. This could be dangerous. But that EE1D should run out in time for the defender to run away from that spot. But open things up, and it is Oasis with the second kill onto Fox A. This could be the round that they lose. Of course, they're allowed to lose just one. Ha 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 R. Goddess takes down Gotcha, evening the score just a little bit more. Oh, taking a lot though. Gets downed and finished off by Dazzle.
Attackers have located
That leaves
bomb.
2. And NVK in a situation to get a kill. Will find it onto Spades. 2-on-3 now. Watching the hatch. There is someone up there. Cannot move. Retro about to see someone. It looks like the Lion, but will get downed. And oh boy, traded 1 for 1. It's only NVK trying to defend against 2 operators. 26 seconds on the clock. This is very doable for the full health Doc player. Takes down 1. Dazzle with the headshot. It's a 1-on-1 against Oasis. The half HP Lion takes down the Claymore.
15 seconds
Of course,
to go.
on that lower level, cannot deny any sort of a plant. Oasis is going for it. NVK just running to get up there. Plant goes off. Now NVK gonna have to go for that retake. Oasis watching the angles. With all those beepers going off, surely Oasis has to know where NVK is at. The opposite cannot be said. NVK doesn't even necessarily know where that diffuser went down. Sees it there. Able to defuse. Goes for the fake. Now peeking, and it will be NVK who wins that. Can he defuse in time? I believe he will have time here. Going for the defuse, and that will get defused. Excellent job from NVK to be able to clutch that at the end. Narrowly winning it for his team and tying up the game 4-4. Getting very close here. I should cast PS4 finals in a bit. I do not own a PS4, so I don't think I can cast that. I would like to be able to. That sounds fun. If I can do that on my PC, I would, but I'm pretty sure I have to own a PS4 to cast the PS4 tournament. The Capcan coming out. Not the first time we've seen him played today. Will it be the 6th pick, though? The Montaigne is well getting picked, but last time that was just the 6th pick. Yeah, Foxay changing that up. This time the Montaigne's staying, though. That 6th pick constantly being used for that Twitch. And on one hand, I mean, it's good if the enemy doesn't know you have a Twitch, because then they're not going to be looking for that Twitch drone. But at the same time, if you keep using it on the Twitch, eventually they're going to realize, okay,
Attackers need to locate and
if they use their 6th pick, it's likely going to be on a Twitch. But back down to the basement now, as they have, as We Don't Lose did, successfully held 3 separate sites.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
And my cat, as much as I love her, cannot be on my lap right now as I'm on the cast. So excuse me as I throw her off my lap.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds remaining.
Again, I want to know where these evil eyes are getting placed down.
5 seconds.
Missed the first few here.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
But attackers have been released. Vendor still just doing some last minute setups, but that's alright. Ooh, Hyper could be in for a bad surprise here. It's Montaigne about to walk through that tunnel. Seemingly ready for it, though. That gadget can help quite a lot. Saw that shield there, knows there's a Montaigne. Trying to peek at those toes. It can be so tough, though. Seeing stuff get thrown at him. It's just smoke grenades, though. He's just peeking in. He's seen, I believe he's seen all 3 that are currently staring at him. He's wasting, I mean, he's wasting the opponent's attention because team capitalized from up top. It seems like they can. This is Dazzle now poking down below. Thermite just calling exactly where everybody is. Oasis looking in behind the Montaigne as well, but it will be Hyper who gets the first one onto ZZ. There goes the outline, and Oasis hits that shot onto NVK. Dazzler from up top as well, still looking in. The strong attack with Dazzle going down to Hyper. That's not ideal. That was the Ella who just rotated upstairs. She's now watching down below. She's not ready for the Monty who's about to walk up into her. Not looking for it on very little HP. Just one pistol shot will take her down. Gotta be careful. Monty taking fire. Gonna drone out. Try to find that Ella. Spades deciding maybe it's better use of his time to just back down. And Gotcha will rotate up to put a claymore there. Meanwhile, Hyper all the way on the top floor. Really out of the fight right now, but could come back in any moment. Getting a very tall angle. Sees some legs and will be able to finish off Oasis. This has been a successful roam from Hyper. Just gotta be careful. Putting down that shield. And of course, with Ella just still holding this angle, it just shuts down so many options. And being taken down by the Evil Eye, forcing Spades to actually turn around or back off. He's choosing just to back off. There's the C4, almost takes him down. Now with the smoke will be enough. And at the same time, Hyper takes down Gotcha on the roam. So that will be another defenders round. Ha ha ha. Laughing at this game. They might not even need to take it to an overtime. As they're now on match point. It is 5-4, and oh, how the tides have turned in favor of Ha Ha Ha. They're not happy about this. We don't lose have noticeably started to lose. This is only map 1 as well. Keep in mind, the winner of this will have a leg up in the next 2 maps, but it is not over after Bank. Both these two teams have had fairly easy roads to get here. The closest match either of them have played so far have been a 6-3 scoreline. We've already surpassed that in terms of closeness. The mirror being switched off for a Legion. Interesting for a Teller's Archives hold. That's likely not going to be the 6th pick that the enemy team's expecting. The Ash as well, swapped off for the IQ. Yes, for the IQ.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
As we're getting ready to set up here. Interesting that the Rook's being played once more. I mean, they haven't lost a defensive round yet, so I'm hesitant to question any of their choices here. Clearly, whatever they're doing is working for them. And it's all on We Don't Lose to stop losing. This is seemingly similar to what they did last time. Foxay going upstairs, putting down some castle barricades, as he did before.
5 seconds to go.
I believe this is the same site we saw the Rook on last time, although maybe not.
Recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers must locate.
He's ready to get aggressive, not scared of anybody with that armor. Gonna be hiding in the elevators. NVK gotta be careful, obviously. A nice hiding spot, but doesn't want to be caught on his cams. Let's see what the attackers are up to now. One more peek at the Rook. Gotcha, spotting those evil eyes. It's clearing out where there were some roamers. Valkyrie was there at the start of the round, but I think she moved back to point. Dazzle gonna be opening up this wall now. Oh, and there's a drop down. Gotcha. Gonna be able to find that onto NVK. That was the Rook roam, not successful. Able to break down that castle barricade. Shooting into the wall. Actually, I think he might have hit somebody there. Doesn't look like anybody's hurt, though. For the defense.
Bomb located by attackers.
And Goddess to take some shots down onto Gotcha. There's a nice headshot from Oasis. Goddess managed to get a kill, but not expecting that angle at all. Leaves only 3 defenders left alive. Castle forced to remove his own barricade. As he's still sitting up top here. Has not been forced out of his nest, but I think he wants to go back home. Has to be careful. The attacker's starting to push in now. There's the drone from ZZ. Hyper knows this has been opened. Being flashed. Now Foxay is ready for the flank. But can they coordinate on time? There goes the spray, and actually despite being flashed, gets the kill. Hyper onto Dazzle. Now just spamming with that deagle. ZZ will finally get the kill onto the dazed and confused Valkyrie. Foxay that whole time did not move.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
And to be fair, Seemed like Hyper kind of had that under control.
A bomb has been located.
Spades finds onto Retro. That leaves only the Castle player left alive against 3. And this could be the round that ties it up and sends us into overtime.
15 seconds left.
Diffuser goes down. Down's the glass. Oasis cleaned up by Foxay. 1-on-2 now. So little HP from Castle. Foxay's got to be oh so vigilant if he wants to end the first map right here. Opens up the window. Oh, there's the grenade. He's on so little HP that it even selected him a little bit, but that's going to be the spray from Spades, finishing off Foxay and sending us into overtime. Who defends first? That's going to be a very important question. Defending first will be the blue team. That's going to be ha ha ha. And it's as if they didn't already have the momentum. It looks good for them. We don't lose. Forced to bang their head against this wall that they've been up against so long. But, I mean, to be fair, they just won that last one. So now's their chance where if they've been able to get a little bit of momentum. Obviously, they have not been able to crack this point just yet. It was cracked against them. Ha ha ha, we managed to break this this bomb site. Here comes the 6th pick. Is the cap can going to be swapped out? Yes, it will. The buck is well being exchanged for a Monty. The Monty almost worked last time. And this is the same point as well as they're correctly predicting.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So here we go. Overtime. Of course, this puts us into a best of 3 for those who are unfamiliar with the rules. Best of 3 in this 3 rounds. Ha 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 will defend due to a coin flip. Then we don't lose, we'll defend. And then ha 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 will defend one more time. If it comes to that.
Full magazine.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
And they gotta be ready for this Monty push. This is where it came last time, through the tunnel. Hyper was there, but it was still a very deadly force that came through. And again, they did win it last time. Credit to them. They did win it. It was very messy to start things off, and it could have gone either way. This time, though, where even is the Monty? He's not at the tunnel yet. Might have spawned at the wrong site, or if he was just looking somewhere else.
Drone is deployed.
It is instead the Glaz who is working this tunnel. Trying to work his way in slowly but surely. And finally the Montaigne has made his way over to the sewers. Spades still watching through this tunnel. And you can hear the Montaigne coming up behind him. And there he is. But it will be Foxay who takes down Got. Now they know there's the Montaigne. You can see Oasis pushing in through the server room. Gotta be careful of that skylight above him. That was the offensive downside last time to Hyper. That was a nice shot from Spades onto the head of NVK. Evening out the numbers now. Oh, and there was another one from Hyper. Oh, but traded it down. Hyper gets another one finally cleaned up by ZZ. That leaves only the Glaz and the Zofia trying to work their way into this bomb site. This could be another thwarted attack. Zofia finally here to back off the Glaz. Spades already in. Through the cover of smoke, sees the mirror throw. Looking around, sees the evil eye as well. But obviously can't really do anything about it. Still closed up. ZZ here trying to support. Turning now, will get one, but teammate gets traded and thrown down. It's going to be Foxay on that evil eye who finishes off ZZ. I was just dealing damage that whole time. And that's going to be the end of our first overtime round. Ha ha ha, keeping up their momentum that they've had so strongly in this second half. We don't lose now, and a chance to defend. On the verge of losing their first map this whole tournament. They must turn it around here. They've got to win this one, and then they've got to win another one on attack. So far in this map, we've seen defense be so heavily favored between these two teams. Each team getting one offensive round apiece, and then everything else going all for the defense. If that logic continues to hold here with the defense coming out victorious, then we should see a final overtime round. But it all depends. The Monty strategy being adapted by Foxay, Jackal, Ash as well, IQ, Thermite. Nothing too out of the ordinary that I'm seeing here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
We're going live into the 12th round. Second overtime round overall. We'll see where everyone's roaming around at the moment. They're putting some reinforcements up here in the admin office.
Reinforce the floor.
It's understandable. Again, I'm not seeing anything too out of note here. Just getting the hatches, opening the walls between the bomb sites.
10 seconds left.
Failing to put down the goo mines. Or the Grismont mines, rather. They're still pretty gooey, I don't know.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Now we'll see how the offense comes out from Haha. They haven't had to attack in a while. Maybe they've forgotten. That would be a good stroke of luck for we don't lose. But even then, it wouldn't be enough. Foxay's worked his way into the lobby. Very wide open space. A little dangerous for a Montaigne, but he's doing okay. There's nobody there to try to challenge him. Up the stairs, though. That was Spades. I mean, he'll hit him with that goo mine, but what's that worth, really? C4 would have been a little nicer.
Swapping mag.
Foxay just can't get a break from these mines that he's stepping on.
Stay close to me.
And right there is ZZ trying to win this firefight. It's so tough, though. A lot of damage down, and this could be it. Hyper, however, is going to peek out behind, take down ZZ, trades with Spade, getting that one. And once again, Foxay steps on a mine. Now they got to worry about the hatch. NVK working his way down the stairs. Ooh, sees ahead. Can't quite click on it, though. Was so close. You can see the bullet holes in the frame of the door. Wasting the ADS now.
Bomb located by attackers.
Oh, peeking one more time. Gotcha's got to be so careful peeking that angle against a player like NVK. Goddess is going to be the one who gets the kill, though. On to Dazzle. It would have been NVK's. And Goddess not found it first. Foxay is still alive. Looks like he was downed and picked back up. And seen a little bit more help. Gonna just continuously be this goo mine detector. Three defenders left alive, just hiding in their holes. NVK winning one against Spades. That leaves only two now on the defense. Gotcha and Oasis. Oasis firing into some bars from all sides. Gotcha finds one. The first one onto NVK. They gotta get three more. There goes the C4. Gotcha onto Goddess now. The two-man clutch coming in. We see the aggression from Oasis. Takes down Foxay. They only need to get one more kill here. Can they find it? Yes, they will. Or they won't even need to. The bomb timer runs out. And getting so aggressive. That'll be the round, sending us into the final round. Round 13. And it's getting close between the two top teams in the grand finals of the 118th North American PC Go4 tournament. This is still only map 1. We have potentially 2 more maps coming up after this. And if Bank has been anything to go off of, surely they will be exciting. But first, we must see who will take the map advantage. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty good for Haha. We don't lose. Really gonna have to pull out something strong here to not lose. I mean, they're the ones tasked with attacking. They're the ones who are going to have to switch things up, make a move. Hyper going from the castle to the Legion. Maybe that castle pick originally making them think they're going up top. There's the new Thatcher skin. If you haven't seen it before, I have not. Not played in a competitive match yet, at least. Seen the previews.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
But it
they
won't
can.
be an up top defense. Nope, this is going to be an Archives Teller defense. The Rook coming out. Of course, not
Attackers have
keeping
discovered
on
the
with that
location
castle.
of a
Although,
bomb.
you know, you've seen castles defend this point as well. The final round of Bank coming up here.
Floor secure.
Ha 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 XD versus We Don't Lose. 2 mixed teams.
10 seconds to insertion.
Reload.
5 seconds to go. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Here we see players rushing in. Already firefights going down. I think they might even just be opening up angles. Looks like everybody in the defense is just hiding inside the bomb site. There are no roamers what to speak of.
A bomb has been located.
Nobody giving up their heads to spades. Gotcha, trying to open things up here. Oh, here comes a firefight. Spades finally see someone through that window, but gets seen as well. Hyper will hit that headshot from the Legion. And drops down as well to start that roam. Almost halfway into the round. Spades will no longer be playing on Bank this tournament. That leaves only 4 attackers. Dazzle's going to be able to set someone up here. Ooh, but going to get bandit tricked, it looks like. Yes, he will. Dazzle not going to be happy about that. Still got 1, though. So it's not the end of the world. Watching for that run up on him. Oop, and there goes NVK finding the head of Z, or the body of ZZZ. Drop down, though, an easy kill from Gotcha. So ZZ, or E1D comes out. Everybody seemingly doing alright at standing still. But numbers are going down. A lot of goo mines coming out now onto Gotcha. Gotta be careful here. Finally, that thermite gets blown off, and peeking that angle, Retro finds the headshot. That leaves only 2 attackers, and things are getting pretty dire for We Don't Lose. That helps, though. Dazzle finds Retro now. There goes the Lion charge. They're both charging in through tellers. But the angles are there, and Goddess with the C4 takes down both of them. And it will be Ha who take the first map, despite going down very heavily in the first half. 7-6 is your final score as we move on to map number 2. Very good map indeed. A lot of kills across the board. Gotcha really pulling it in for his team. 15. A little more spread out. Retro only with 2. Not a lot coming out from him. Players might want to take a minute here, but it doesn't look like we don't lose will. We'll wait for ha 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 to say that they're okay. Don't want to start before anybody's away from their PC or anything. That'd be bad. We're getting very intense. It's that first map. Some could say that first map decided by a coin flip. I don't think that would be an incorrect statement. But an intense first map. Consulate will be our second. Potentially final. If ha 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 win the coin flip again. No. If they play better. And overcome the obstacles that we don't lose put up. We don't lose, of course, losing for the first map. But if their name holds true, if they win the next 2 maps, I'll give it to them. Looks like most of them are from the same team. I don't know what team BS is. Apart from ZZ, it seems like this is actually a full team. Not really a mix. Alright. Fox A is saying he's ready. Here we go. Map number 2. Must be getting some popcorns, what the enemy team was saying. About ha ha ha. I don't know if that's necessarily true. We'll start off with the bans, as we always do. And it will be We Don't Lose who gets banned first. I believe they got to ban first last time as well. Going with the Thermite this time. So that's the second time in a row that they've chosen to ban a hard destructor. Ha ha ha, choosing to ban. They've made their selection. Glass. Not wanting any of those shenanigans. Both operators that we saw heavy use in the last map. Partly because of the bans. Not sure we would have seen so much Thermite had Habana been allowed. Vigil being banned. Was Vigil banned last time? No, I don't think so. I think Vigil was banned in our semifinals match. Or were they banned this map? Or this last map? I don't remember seeing them. Regardless, it doesn't look like We Don't Lose. We're too happy about that. And this time the Maestro getting taken down. He was quite an annoyance in that last one. Managed to even get a game-ending kill. Just reached 100 followers on Twitch. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. For the most part, it's been a very nice stream so far. Everybody in Twitch chat's been friendly and kind. For the most part. Here we go, some last second swaps coming in. The Rook, the Alibi. On the defense, on the offense, Habana finally gonna get thrown out here. And we'll see if there are any 6th picks. Usually if you see somebody swap really near the end, yeah, ZZ's changing. Ying as well, being swapped off of. I believe she was also banned last time. Going in for the Echo and the Sledge.
Attackers need to locate.
Here
and
we
defuse
go,
bombs.
second map, Consulates. Ha ha ha, lead 1-0. I should update the stream to reflect that. There we go. Perfect. And it looks like our first defense, we will be going downstairs to the garage.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers
Dazzle
have
gonna be
moved to
attempting
defuse
likely to
bomb.
bandit trick this garage wall. And yes, of course, no thermite here. Gonna make this a difficult place to breach. The offense not too concerned with it just yet, though. And there goes the Mirror. The Mirror was right there, but she was on her phone. Oh, and gets both of them, Foxay. Excellent job on that first Twitch drone. Still has another just for fun, too.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
So he's clearing out roamers. Yeah, by holding an angle here, staying kind of still.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Possible somebody will make a mistake there. Ooh, the Echo drone getting very dangerously low, and it will get taken down. Maybe not low, but shot at. Oh, and there we see a nice shot from Hyper onto Spades. And at the exact same time, Retro takes down ZZ. And there we go, the cameras will be hacked. Only 3 defenders, but enough to get some stuff done. Oasis and Gotcha, we weren't even watching, but Foxay and Retro swiftly taken down. Oh, and got us in a bad spot here. Cleaned up, Oasis gets one as well. Oh no, it's all Hyper, not gonna be enough. Gotcha, another kill. Very excited about that. And it's a strong start for We Don't Lose. BS is bittersweet, Twitch chat is telling me. Gotcha. So We Don't Lose a team mostly comprised of bittersweet players, it seems. Console office meeting room will be the next pick. Consulate, a nice map, the one that all the bomb sites get frequent play on. Of course, with our new system of rules, a lot of the maps have that sort of a system. The Valkyrie coming in though instead of the Rook from ZZ. I think I called him ZZ last time. A little bit of my Canadian coming through. I apologize. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. What are we going with? ZZ? Stick with the Valkyrie. Okay.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Setting up our defenses now. And on the attack, we didn't talk about the operators yet, but Ying is now out. How's the operator there? Was almost picked last time by Goddess.
Reinforced!
1-0 for We Don't Lose. Of course, if they win this map, we will be going to our third, which I believe is Clubhouse, if I remember correctly. So it'll be a fun map to see the grand final, map 3 on, if we get to it, of course.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And ZZ getting a whole lot of information with these Valkyrie cams. No IQ to find those.
Reloading mag!
Oh, let's go for the drone shots. I think he got, or Dazzle even. He got one of them.
Sensor activated.
Meanwhile, on the offense, nothing, not a lot yet. Careful of any runouts, and it will be Retro to get to the first one. NVK, however, traded from Spades, and try to peek out. Spades not very lucky. Should have just backed off after hitting the first one. God is punishing him there. The defender's got to deal with some ringing phones.
Bomb located by attackers.
Foxay breaking in this window was definitely heard. Retro watching in as well. Hyper in a precarious position. But it will be ZZ who is the first one. Foxay trades. Goss. Very happy about that one.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Only 2 defenders left, just hiding on point on that bomb site. Not in a terrible position, really, from the defenders. Not a lot of them left, but not a whole lot of attackers either. Just past that 1 minute mark. Candela's going off. Dazzle gets blinded. Foxay finishes off with a kill. At least just Gotcha needs to get 3 here. Takes a little bit of damage. The plant is going down at the moment. Oh, such a difficult position. Foxay will be the one who claims the kill, though. And we're tied once again. It's 1-1. Just some spray through the wall. Good enough for me. Console office meeting room once again. So not switching it up at all. Well, they switch up their strategy though. They can swap up some operators here. Stick with the bandit, stick with the Valkyrie. Or the Jaeger. Unless of course they get 6th picked. I really like the 6th picked mechanic actually. I don't know how I feel with the 5 and then 5. But the 6th pick I like. The Lion being swapped off. Potentially. NVK hasn't decided to what yet. They don't have any hard destruction. But deciding they don't need it. Not going to be going with Thermite this time. Or Ash, or Habana rather.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
I got there
as many
eventually.
bombs as they can.
Or sorry, yeah, no, we didn't see this one before. My bad. Yeah, changing up the bomb sites.
Reinforce the wall!
10 seconds to insertion.
Send everything up here and get it all tied up.
5 seconds left.
It's been a long day of playing for these players. Not really for me. I started in the semifinals.
Attackers must locate
But
and
for the
defuse
players,
bomb.
certainly,
Defender
they've
has
been
left
playing
the area
all
of
day
operation.
since 6 p.m. Eastern.
A bomb has been located.
Currently 1:30 if you're on the East Coast. It's only 11:30 for me, so I'm fine here. Oh, there's a peek out. Gotcha, willing to risk that as he can just heal himself right back up after taking a bit of damage. Still not super safe, though. There's a lot of bullets coming in this door. He's very out in the open, choosing to back off wisely. But it will be ZZ. Once again, he gets the first frag in this round. Seems like ZZ has been doing quite a lot for the team so far. Oh, and this is a run out. Oh no, almost doesn't get that because of that barricade, but Spades will find one onto Retro, and ZZ gets another. ZZ and Gotcha just with these peek outs, nowhere on the map is safe for the attacking team now. NVK finally hits the line. Okay, yes, finally hits Gotcha. Finally hits the dock. But that's still only one down. You gotta get 4 more to win the game. Both attackers just watching angles. They still got a bit of time on them. Let's give them that. They're not really working against the clock just yet. About a minute and a half into the round. Yeah, IQ, finding that black eye. It might be a little too late, though. Feels like the Valkyrie already kind of did her work.
Getting us more intel.
And the Lion just standing still through his EE1D. Might be a little confused how that works. That's okay. We can't all be pro players. They're very hesitant to get into this room. Oh, and rightfully so, as Dazzler shuts down NVK's attempt to peek in this building. I mean, Goddess at this point, what do you even do? In a 1v4, you're just sort of looking in. And honestly, can you blame her? This is a very rough spot. Finally shot from at the window, shot from all angles, and that is going to be it. I think the Echo drone was even taking some shots at her at that point. But a good round for the defense. We don't lose, living up to their name. And a very solid one for them. Very aggressive as well. A lot of peek outs. They had that Rook, they had the Valkyrie. A lot of opportunity. Doesn't look like they're going for the same sort of a strategy. Which, to be fair, that's the type of thing where it kind of only works once. So, I like that they're not going to keep trying that. At this point, you can tell, I mean, on the attack side, what did Ha even do? Now they can see the operators, now they can see, alright. It doesn't really look like a run out, but of course you can run out with anybody, or peek out. Spawn peek. Would there be any swaps? Oh, the Echo's unchecked. And Ha deciding it is beneficial to bring a hard attacker or a hard breacher.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Here we go, the bottom floor now is where we've chosen to defend. Not really we, I guess. More so we don't lose. In the garage. Once again, they got that bandit. This is similar to what they had last time. Are we breaking open some holes here? Is this a strategy? Or more like just for fun? Just for fun.
10 seconds remaining.
All reinforced.
5 seconds to insertion.
Rest of the team setting up. Nothing out of the ordinary here.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse.
On the defense side, at least. It could almost be a rush set from Ha. 10 seconds. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. 0. 1. made some wonderful shapes in the wall. Looks like a smiley face and an upside down Y. That's what we're gonna go with.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Looks like MVK has made a hole in this wall. Bandit's still trying to breach there. And MVK only fired off one of the X-Kairos, so it's not like he got tricked. Gotcha's taking a bit of damage already. Dazzle down here, gotta be a little careful. Everybody gotta be a little careful. Nobody finding anything yet. NVK's moved on from the garage, deciding instead, let's go upstairs, take down a few hatches.
Clearing the way.
Still only shot one X-Kairos, and it's only gonna be one. There's the yokai drone. I believe NVK got that. Looked like it to me. But of course, there's the second one now. Potential here. Engagement. Oh, barely. Spades. Going for the run of his life. That was a ballsy move. Goddess gonna shut that down though. And suddenly there are only 3 defenders on the field as Retro also managed to find one somewhere else on the map. And oh, Gotcha saw just the very edge of that player. Won't be able to win it though. NVK. Oh, Bedazzle finally gets one for the team in this round. It's looking like it could be a ha-ha-ha round. Unless Oasis and Dazzle can hold on, of course. "30 seconds on that clock. Not a lot of time left for the attackers. There's 4 of them. Being droned out is Oasis. Oh, that's not good. Dazzle eats a shot from Foxe.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And it's only Oasis. Gets one with the smoke, but it's not going to be enough. Foxe shuts them down. And we have a tie game once more. 2-2. And that was the excellent tactical drone shot there. Also known as a visual glitch. Console office meeting room. Is our defense now from We Don't Lose. And the pulse coming out. I don't think we've seen any of that on this map. Definitely on the last map, a little bit. Dokkaebi going to IQ. Despite the fact that there's no Valkyrie that they know of. Still gonna be able to see some of those gadgets though.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
And
attackers.
here we go. Round number 5. And these rounds have been trading back and forth, back and forth. The last map was very decisive. It was 4 rounds against 1 and then 4 rounds against 1. This one has not been the case. I don't know who picked which maps. I'm not exactly sure how the map picks and bans went. I was just told the result. Might have just been a ban out actually, but still.
5 seconds remaining.
Spades just making us a little dizzy.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Everybody getting set up here again. And already NVK has found a kill onto Spades. Was trying to go out for a run out. Not very successful. Just getting a little too greedy there with
Attackers
spades.
bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Oh, this could be an opportunity. However, it's ZZ who is evening the scores on a Fox A with a headshot. ADS being wasted now by Retro.
Attackers recovered the
Finally hits a flashbang. Oh, did he see the backpack there? We can't be. Oh, he definitely saw that. Runs across, but manages to live, only taking one shot in the back. That's Oasis. Very ballsy with those run acrosses. Nobody getting aggressive just yet. We're almost at the halfway mark through this round. Still just wasting this is putting a lot of effort into this window. Our Retro and NVK. And it might work out for them. They're going for the plant, but they do lose Goddess across the map to Gotcha.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
There goes the plant. Paper almost saw someone there. Oh, a nice rotation down below into ZZ, and there's everybody going down. That leaves only one player left alive. It's Dazzle. Gets one on NVK with the headshot. Fair amount of HP there, about 75%, 70% maybe. Knows that this is a situation that's very winnable. But it's gotta find these kills. I guess the Blackbeard hits it regardless. Don't believe Retro had that shield up. Gonna choose to defuse here. Of course. Oh, just shooting through the desk isn't gonna be enough. Hyper
Defenders disabled the
going for it, but won't be enough to take down the diffuser.
defenders win.
And there we go. I believe you can shoot through that desk. I believe you can, so very lucky that wasn't a kill. And now we swap. It is round 6. Narrowly, we don't lose. Take that first half, as they took the last one. But this one only a 3-2, with rounds being traded back and forth, back and forth. We'll see how ha like to defend. Looks like they're going to console meeting room. So where we just saw. They were not successfully able to attack it. Will they be able to defend? I mean, they almost were able to attack it. They did get the diffuser down. Twitch trading off for a Dokkaebi. Possibly after seeing that there's no Mira on the enemy team. And there will continue to not be a Mira. However, neither of the 6 picks have locked in their decisions. Oh! Switching to the Valkyrie. Okay.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Starting to get intense. Potentially have only 4 more rounds. If sweep the rest of us. But so far, it's looking good for We Don't Lose. They're halfway to a 3rd map.
Securing the wall!
10 seconds to go.
New feet up.
Looks like
5
Camera
seconds.
0 cameras outside. Despite no IQ or anything like that on the enemy team.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Last time there was a pulse on the field, didn't go too well. Got a little too overextended. Hyper has locked onto a couple of players. Be interesting to see if he is able to get any C4 kills or anything like that.
The attacker's bomb diffuser
Oh,
has
it will
been
be
dropped.
NVK with the first one though. On to Dazzle. Just running through that EU1D. Not afraid of it at all.
A bomb has been located.
Oh, and Spade's running right into danger. Gonna get the headshot off, however, finally Gotcha able to secure one. For the team, which is currently losing in the overall maps. Gotcha. Careful about the enemy on the stairs. Coming around now. This almost in a position. Looks like Zizi gets taken down. Gotcha. Still in a firefight, man. To find Foxay. Help from that EU1D. One going down on each side. That makes it a 2-on-3 here. Reflective score just mirrored. Oh, and this could be a good time for Gotcha. Yes, he's ahead, but not able to connect. That is an unfortunate time for Gotcha. I really wanted to hit that one. Now he's all dizzy, gotta back off. It's Oasis's turn. Oh, but Goddess takes down Oasis. Was not so lucky. 1-on-3 now. And we have a tie game once again. 3-3. This game just could not get any closer. These two teams neck and neck. The coordination of BS, Bittersweet, versus the star power of Ha Ha Ha. All Pro League players playing today. Not on the other side, only for Ha Ha Ha. Choosing to go to Garage Cafeteria this time. The Habana is being brought. But obviously no Thatcher is going to be a bit of a disappointment. But I think they banned Thatcher, so can We Don't Lose really complain? No. And now we see the Mira switch in as well as the Zofia. So Goddess, as soon as it's revealed there's no Twitch, moving on to the Mira, as well as other factors. A lot of mind games with this 6th pick
Attackers
mechanic.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Excited to see what the Alibi does here as well. With her clones that she's going to put up. Prisma.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Smoke barely able to let that drone get away.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
Oh, is Foxley going to be going for the classic pretend I'm a statue strategy? Maybe.
Deploying sensor.
Hyper down in archives, looking for anybody he can find. Nobody really above him just yet, though. And already the EU1D getting popped off. Maybe rightfully so, as Spades has found one. Gotcha's found a second on an NVK. Oh boy, Foxy, however, trading onto Spades now. And suddenly,
Attackers have located a
only
bomb.
7 players left on the field. Gotcha's going to be able to easily identify that one. Oh, and there gets that one. ZZZ onto Foxay. 2 defenders, Hyper and Goddess. Both in the bomb site. Gonna have to stand still for a minute. No harm comes to them. Goddess watching this angle. Very long. Can he hit the shots? No, it does not look like she can.
Nice.
Hyper C4, you're also not hitting anything. Shutting off that phone, sees the hatch above him. But Goddess will get taken down by Dazzle. That leaves only the Pulse player and won't hit those headshots. Trades off for Hyper. Alright, looks like he did hit those headshots. My bad. But it didn't even matter. Round 8. The pendulum swings back in favor of we don't lose. It's getting pretty late into the night here. This tournament ran pretty long, but Go4s tend to do that. The Doc, the Rook, coming out for the defense. It's a garage cafeteria once more. Of course, that last defense, not so successful. This time, I'm going to be swapping over to the IQ, maybe. Hovering over it. Hasn't locked in. Yes, he will.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So back down to the garage we go. The defense strategy seemingly has changed a bit, though. No more alibi. No more Mira. Still got your bandits. I believe there was a smoke last time. I believe there was a rook as well. Oh, what's there?
Bomb
My
located
memory's
by
not the best,
attackers.
but that's okay.
Seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Here we go, coming into the 8th round, and Fox A is going for a
Attackers are
spawn
heading
peek.
out to defuse a bomb.
Ooh, doesn't really like it though. Very brief attempt at a spawn peek. Wastes his impact grenades, give himself an angle and an escape route. Nothing wrong with that. Attackers here, they'd like to get a kill on an NVK. Stop any sort of bandit trick happening. Oh, was Fox A discovered? I don't believe he was. Still peeking forward here. Oh, that is not good for Fox A. Now can get healed back up. Oh, but now he gets followed up on. That's a nice shot from MVK. Taking down Gotcha, and now able to heal up onto Fox A. But of course, there's still trouble up above, and won't be able to win that fight. Shot in the head by ZZ. ZZ, however, is going to get traded. It's just back and forth trades non-stop.
I'll fix you up.
Spade's going to be able to pick up ZZ, and we're in a 3-on-3.
Reload.
Taking a minute to refresh now. You gain your balance after all those firefights that just went down. Does ZZ see that player in the corner? I don't believe he did. Oasis still with all 3 X-Kairos. So still an opportunity to open that garage door. And with no more bandits. There's no more tricking shenanigans. And this will be the Habana opening things up. Oh, ZZ taken down by Hyper. Makes it a 2-on-3 now. 45 seconds left on that clock. Spades working in through the exit stairs. Gotta be careful. Taking it very slow. You can't do that for too much longer. Oasis outside the garage. Spades still in the yellow stairs. There's a player there. Won't see that peek, but a nice flick onto the head. Spades onto Retro. Evening the numbers. 2-2. Knows there's a player up top and wins that firefight as well. Oasis not so lucky. Spades will need to clutch. Sees the player, but not able to hit the shot. Goddess shuts him down. And a very narrow win to tie up the game once again. These rounds could not be any closer. Could not be a closer map in general. 4-4. 9th round now. Ha 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 ha. XD are defending. The Pro League mixed team of NVK, Goddess, Retro, Hyper, and Foxe up against We Don't Lose. ZZ, Gotcha, Oasis, Spades, and Dazzle. I got a tab here. Honestly, pretty even in terms of kills. Biggest discrepancy is like 8-4, which is not too bad. That's NVK compared to his teammate Hyper, as well as on the other team Oasis. So nobody dropping a big fat 2-bomb that we saw before. Blackbeard getting subbed in with that 6th pick. Ha ha ha, not choosing to use theirs.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And of course, we're back upstairs. Baby cows. I don't know if I've seen a baby cow in real life. Certainly like videos. I'm glad the players are having meaningful conversations.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Getting ready to go into round number
Attackers
9
have
now.
recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to
Starting to get
locate
really close for both teams. Of course, whoever wins this will have the first opportunity to shut it down. And if it's the ha 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 crew, if it's the defenders, then they could close out with just 2 more rounds. And Hyper already off to a great start against Gotcha. I'm not even sure. Probably just ran into the stairs. Hyper backing off. I'm not going to try to challenge that drone. Oh, and a big firefight happening here. Oh, looks like the alibi will catch out Blackbeard. ZZ not happy about that.
A bomb has been located.
Joe could be almost in a position to challenge. Gonna call just to be safe. And should hear it just inside the building. Not willing to go in yet. ZZ heard it as well. Still 5 left alive on the defense. And we're almost halfway through this round. Oh, this is a good opportunity though. Oasis makes it only 4. Foxe not looking where he's going. ZZ droning in. Sees the alibi clone. Oh no, did Oasis think... Oasis thought they got that drone. Meanwhile, ZZ was getting all the kills onto NVK. Cautious of those clones he cannot hit. Yeah, Oasis definitely thought that he got that yokai drone. Maybe he has now. And there's a really good opportunity standing still for him. Retro, what are you doing? I guess he got the kill on a Dazzle, trading 1 for 1, but now it's a 2-on-2. And now things are starting to get dangerous.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Or even are the defenders at this point in time. Oh, it's actually a good position. Trying to shoot through that
Attackers
desk.
dropped the diffuser.
It's easy getting taken down by Goddess, making it a 1-on-2. Oasis needs to clutch. And won't be able to do it. Hyper secures the kill. Puts Ha 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 on match point. And we could be 1 round away from the end of Go4 NAPC number 118. It'll be a 2-map victory if Ha 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 win this, but don't let that fool you. It has been so close. Certainly we deserve to see a 3rd map. Certainly we don't lose, deserve another shot, but course, if they lose this next one, it's not going to matter. A very, very important round for both teams. Playing for their lives, we don't lose. Playing for the pride of being able to say we beat a Pro League mixed team. Which is honestly quite an accomplishment. You know, there are some good players that they're up against, and so the fact that we don't lose, have come so far, really says something about their level of play.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We'll be going to the main floor for our most important round. Potentially our final. Hyper's on the docks, Foxay on the Legion, Retro playing Rook, NVK Smoke, and Goddess on that Echo. Here we go, start of the round.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Is anybody getting really aggressive? Oh, yes they are, and Retro pays for it. Gotcha's the one who ends up on top. That's not a good start if you're trying to win a Go4. Oh my gosh, Hyper wants more though. This is so risky. If they lose 2, just silly spawn peaks, they're not going to be happy. Foxay under fire. Walks right into it, ZZ. It's all falling apart for Haha. Nice little angle there by Hyper.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, well, that was his teammate, never mind. Was not that intense, but still. NVK creeping his way up the stairs. Goddess on the drone. Gonna be there for support. Oh, and sees it. Perfectly timed NVK with that long range angle, trying to pull it back for the team. Hyper exchanges some shots. NVK a little hurt there. Of course, if Hyper can get to him, he can heal him back up, but at this point in time, it does not look all that likely. Hyper has moved his way into the garage, and NVK shot down by Dazzle. 2 alive. One of them is Echo on that, or Goddess on that Echo. And that could be a powerful late game operator, but there's still only a minute, or still a minute 15 on that clock. That's quite a lot of time, and with Goddess getting taken down by ZZ from behind, finally Hyper gets one in return, but that makes it a 1-on-3. Hyper now a man on a mission. There goes the plant. The clock is on for the defender, and there's a Blackbeard. Oasis will win that fight. And we're going into overtime. It doesn't get closer than this. This is our second overtime in a row. And at this point, I mean, who cares about the coin flip? It has been so back and forth throughout the whole thing. Attackers have won, defenders have won. But regardless, it will be Haha defending first. Fate, which they have just lost on. Trying to pull it back to end the tournament. We don't lose, trying to force it to Clubhouse, our third and final map. Nearly 2 a.m. on the East Coast, almost 11 on the West. We don't lose, swapping out one soft destructor for another. Unless Spades decides to switch it up. Ha seem pretty confident in their choice. They have
Attackers
opted
need to locate and
to
defuse
go
as many
all the
bombs
way
as
down
they
to
can.
garage. Interesting, we're seeing a castle on this point. You're seeing no Mira. You're seeing no bandit. This is going to be a bold new strategy.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Ten seconds left. 5 seconds to go. Attackers recovered the diffuser. Attackers are
we
heading
go.
out to defuse a
Now,
bomb.
nobody can win here. It's 5-5, which means we have been forced into overtime, which means we're now playing first to 7. The door is opening up. MVK choosing just let's get out of there. Fair assessment of the situation. Gotcha already worked his way into the top floor. And it will be Hyper who gets the first kill of overtime onto Gotcha. Just saw was in the building trying to clear out some roamers, not too successful. Oasis now with no bandit, no mute, should be fairly easily to open up this wall.
Clear.
Using all 3 pellets on this garage door. Almost everybody just droning for we don't lose now.
Deploying.
Call's coming out. Right as Spades jumps in. There is someone he's got to watch out for here. He's going to hear that. That's the castle of Foxay. Here's nothing now. Going with the frag grenade. Will it land? First one misses. Sees the gun for the second one. Again, misses. Now finds the shot. Downs Foxay. Gotta worry about the player beneath him as well. Spades gonna hit it on a retro with the headshot. Excellent job, and ZZ for the cleanup onto Foxay. Excellent job. Such coordination from We Don't Lose. Now the attackers have the advantage.
The attackers bomb has been
VK makes that not so onto Dazzle from above, and VK from below onto Spades. And VK, a dangerous player right now. Goddess as well onto ZZ. That leaves just Oasis left alive with the diffuser with 3 opponents with 35 seconds on that clock. With 2 holes that Oasis has opened up in the garage door. With a head to shoot at and a head to get shot, NVK closes out the first overtime round. Meaning, take the lead. And for the second time this map, for the second time this game, are 1 round away from winning the tourney. And this could be it. Taking their time choosing their operators, other than Retro. What are they gonna do? How are they planning this attack? They're putting a lot of thought into it, which is what you want to see. They gotta make some decisions though. Buck, Jackal, Blackbeard, Twitch, Lion. And Spades. Oh no. Is Spades in here? What happened to Spades? Uh-oh. I really hope he's not disconnecting right now. That would be bad. This is not the time to disconnect. If you're going to have a technical issue, Spades, it can't be right now. Did Alibi die? I think so, yes. He's dead. R.I.P. Yeah, he's just grayed out. Doesn't say that he's like left the server. Oh, he's loading in. Gotcha. He can still type and stuff. Hopefully he will be able to connect. Not sure if he'll get to choose an operator or anything. He might get stuck on recruit. Dazzle asking the players how their days are. Hope everyone in the chats had a happy Father's Day. I mentioned that already, but that was a while ago. It's been a long stream. We've been live for nearly 4 hours, but I should clarify that the first hour of that was just a blank screen with music. So, let's not kid ourselves here. We don't lose. Trying to defend on garage. Spades. Sad. I feel him. I just want him to play too. But obviously, I mean, you don't just... Sometimes you can just be like, oh, maybe I'll sit out around. But you can't. If you sit out around, your team loses. That's it. Fox A says to turn it off and on again. That's what I'm saying, though. If he leaves, then he might not get to play again. But at this point, I'm not sure. He's not really, I mean, doesn't look like he's going to come back. Hopefully he just loads any second now. But, no, if it lasts 3 minutes, the players could cheat. Check out my stream. Don't tell them that. Just gonna leave, all good. No rehost. Alright. They are sacrificing a player for potentially the final round of the tournament. They need to win this one. They're already a man down. It's heartbreaking. Spades. Playing in the biggest tournament of the week. Not able to play out the final round. Now, to be fair,
10 seconds left.
the 4 other players on this team, Gotcha, ZZ, Dazzle, and Oasis, they have an opportunity to redeem their lost player. If they can win this one, this one round, force it into the final round of the map. Of course, they will be back up to full strength. But it's not looking good. NVK gonna go down so early to ZZ though. That evens out the score 4-4. It's like there was never an advantage in the first place and they're back in it immediately. As we start off the 12th round. That is a good way to come back from losing a player. Spawn peek, go for the risky play. If it pays off, then you're golden. Suddenly you're on even footing. Now they'd like to be 5v4, but if 4v4 is the best they can get, they're going to take that. Hyper looking for some windows. Finds them. Both of them. Very well done. Ha 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 on the attack. They've already lost one member. Retro, not sure where that came from. I'm not even sure where that came from. But ZZ playing his tricks. Goddess as well. Gotta be careful with that yokai. But it will be Hyper to find the first frag for the team. Makes it a 4-on-3. Retro goes down, though. I could even out the numbers. Goddess finding the kills. This could be the end of it. It's just Dazzle and ZZ playing for their lives. Dazzle on such little HP. Shot down by Hyper. ZZ needs to clutch. Gets 2. ZZ. Oh my goodness. He needs to get 2 more kills and he will redeem his whole team. 45 seconds on that clock. He's got to hold for.
Attackers have located
He's got full HP through the wall. He's going to get Goddess. That leaves a 1-on-1. ZZ for the clutch. In a desperate situation, 4-on-5, playing down a teammate. ZZ versus Foxay. About to peek the angle, shoots the truck. Wants this kill and won't get it. Foxay ends the tournament. Oh, and ZZ almost had it. Oh well, that is going to be GG's coming out the second map. A hard-fought victory indeed. Congratulations to XD for winning North American PC Go4 number 118. An unfortunate finish for We Don't Lose. Tragic one. But that's how it goes sometimes. Thank you guys all for coming out to my stream. I really appreciate that. Yes, so thank you very much. This is only my second cast of a Rainbow Six Go4, of a Rainbow Six tournament in general. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to everybody who was chatting along and who's followed along as well. We gained a couple new followers. It was a very good stream in general. Had a good time. Sad that we only got to cover 2 matches, but they went for so long that it wasn't too big of a loss. We got the important one, the grand finals, and it was a very close one indeed. If you're interested in following me on Twitter, I'm going to throw that in the chat real soon here. And if you're interested in me in general, I do Team Fortress 2 casts. That's my main thing. Just sort of branching out in other games at the moment. But if you're interested in watching competitive TF2 for whatever reason, go check out teamfortress.tv. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.